In a series of provocative posts on his Truth Social platform, U.S. President Donald Trump declared that recent American strikes on Iran's nuclear infrastructure caused monumental damage, claiming they hit all nuclear sites in Iran. Obliteration is an accurate term, Trump wrote, adding that the biggest destruction occurred far below ground level. He described the operation as a bullseye, referencing a satellite image, though he did not share it, that showed a white structure deeply embedded into the rock and shielded from flame. In a follow-up post, Trump hinted at the possibility of regime change in Tehran. "It's not politically correct to use the term regime change," he wrote. "But if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change?" MEGA. These comments came less than 24 hours after the United States launched bunker buster bombs, each weighing 30,000 pounds, at Iran's Fordow nuclear facility during Operation Midnight Hammer. It was the largest strike ever carried out by B-2 Spirit bombers and marked the first operational use of such heavy ordnance. The attacks have further inflamed the already intense hostilities between Iran and Israel. Iranian state media reported an explosion in western Iran that killed 6 military personnel, even as Iran continued launching missiles into Israel, including a strike on Tel Aviv that wounded dozens and destroyed several buildings. Meanwhile, U.S. diplomatic missions across the region braced for backlash. The State Department ordered family members of embassy staff to leave Lebanon and issued travel warnings across the Middle East. The Department of Homeland Security, citing a heightened threat environment, directed law enforcement in major U.S. cities to boost security at religious and cultural sites. Iran has not yet directly targeted U.S. military bases or attempted to disrupt global oil traffic, two threats it has frequently raised in past confrontations. However, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araqi, speaking in Istanbul, signaled a hardline stance, saying diplomacy would only resume after retaliation. Despite Trump's declarations, U.S. defense officials offered more cautious assessments of the damage inflicted. Although satellite imagery suggests cratering on the mountains above Fordow's underground facilities, there has been no independent verification of nuclear infrastructure being destroyed. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, confirmed no increase in radiation levels near the impacted sites. In a significant move, Iran's parliament approved a bill to close the Strait of Hormuz, a vital maritime route through which nearly 25% of the world's oil passes. The proposal still requires approval from Iran's Supreme National Security Council, chaired by an appointee of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Closing the strait could trigger a dramatic escalation, not just with the U.S., but globally, potentially spiking oil prices, stalling economies, and provoking direct conflict with the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet, which is stationed in the region. As tensions spiral, Trump has continued to take a combative posture, touting military success and leaning into rhetoric about regime change. Tehran, for now, is calculating its next steps, balancing retaliation, domestic pressure, and the risk of all-out war.